big house all to himself. I'm not even allowed to go in there just to chill.
Did you want to look like a cat?
I hate you every minute so much more.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Talk Soup. I'm Beth Littleford. Well, the election is just days away, and everyone's saying it's too close to call. But some Democrats are angry that Al Gore hasn't let Bill Clinton do some campaigning, that he hasn't let the president out of the box. But that's the trouble with Clinton. Every time you let him out of one box, he gets right into another. Believe me, I know. Coming up, meet that freaky lady who looks like a cat, rapping with Judge Mills Lane. Plus, tricks aren't just for kids anymore.
I can get men?
Yeah, I'm sure there's some kind of niche market for that if you have a mommy fixation or if you're into sex with dentures optional. Mike's father got so tired of his son's laziness that he kicked Mike out of the house. Now the hapless slacker has to fend for himself in the pitiless badlands known as his own backyard. Mike pitched a tent on the lawn where he's been ever since. But as he revealed on the Springer Show, he's not happy with his new digs.
My tent's leaking. I have no place nice and dry to go. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, I can't believe my dad wouldn't let me stay with him. He's got a big house all to himself. I'm not even allowed to go in there just to chill for a while and hang out. He don't want nothing to do with me. Well, I don't want anything to do with him either because he's a sorry excuse for a dad. I hate him. He makes me stay out here in this cold tent. It's all wet, raining. It's ridiculous. I'm tired of it. I can't understand why he would do this.
Can I get something to eat? No.
And why not?
Because, Michael, you sponged off me all you're going to sponge off me. I told you couldn't put a tent up.
Oh, wow.
I told you I'd get in trouble. You don't care. All you care about is Michael. I've tried to help you. I've tried to give you a hand up. No, Michael don't want a hand up. Michael wants a hand out.
No, Michael wants an air mattress. The guy's sleeping in a puddle. But while Michael may seem like a loser, he actually does pretty well with the girls, thanks to his specially outfitted bachelor tent. Look, he's got a heart-shaped sleeping bag, disco ball, wet bar, hot tub, and a bearskin rug. Okay, it's a sleeping possum Mike calls Wheezy. But be careful not to startle her, because she wakes up jumpy. Tuesday on Jerry, why did Tiffany's boyfriend Mark suddenly take a job in Baltimore? To be with his boyfriend. Well, that makes sense, because when I think romance, I think Baltimore. Lover or loser contestant Leon has an unusual job history. He used to be a physics professor, but he left that demeaning life behind for the heady world of exotic dancing. Now he's paying off his student loans one sweaty single at a time, and he's never been happier. In this clip, Dr. Leon gives a demonstration.
Leon, let us see the C cups.
Any of you ready? Music, please.
Get a little music going.
Little music going. I need one volunteer.
Leon.
Making my mama proud.
Well worth $1.
That Dr. Leon and his amazing physics demonstrations. He was actually explaining an important concept in physics. Join me at the telestrator. Once the dollar bill is released from the pecs, it gains velocity as it succumbs to the gravitational pull of his gigantic penis, which we can deduce is somewhere in this area. Yeah. I'm no physicist, but I know a big fulcrum when I see one. Tuesday on Lover or Loser, 2 men enter, 1 man leaves. With a date and tickets to Jamaica. The other guy leaves too, but he just goes home and watches SportsCenter. Sad, really? I don't need to tell you how funny Al Gore is, but this Tonight Show clip is just more proof. He was a guest on Halloween, and he told a story about an incident that took place on the holiday a few years back. Oh, seems he was in costume and whooping it up, as is his wont, when there was a sudden foreign policy crisis. He was speaking on a secure phone when a cheeky staffer snapped a pic. Funny? You bet.
We have that picture. This is the picture that
Yeah.
while you were talking to, who is it now? The National, where is it? Is that the
Yes.
Pentagon?
It included them, yes.
So we have the Pentagon on the phone, various agencies standing by, planes in the air, and this is you talking. There you are. It's amazing to me. You see, when I saw this picture, I thought you were reaching out to the Green Party. That's what I thought that was.
Well, I am. But, now look, I just want to be clear. If that happens, if I am in a situation as president where that happens and I have to suddenly address the nation, I would explain that it was really me, the president. I'm not really.
Right.
I mean, I would, and it might help if it was like a warning to Saddam Hussein or something. That could, it might really resolve that.
Oh, is he funny? Interesting costume choice, Al. A reanimated dead guy. Quite a stretch. Tuesday's Tonight Show will be preempted for the election. What? Stupid electoral democracy, always messing things up. Time for a break, but stay tuned for our clip of the week to see a man squirt toothpaste out of his butt. Don't look at me, you're the one who's gonna stick around and watch it. And when we return, hey, Halloween's over, freaky lady. Take the mask off. And just ahead, Judge Mills Lane raps. Find out what on earth possessed him. Next.
He's green. He's mean.
Almost lost my cool there.
And now he's back. Watch the movie that will steal the Christmas box office. Go behind the scenes with The Grinch. Next Sunday at 8, only on E! Tomorrow on The Hotspot, at 11, Howard gets the Princess of Porn to set the record straight. At 11:30, Howard and the gang fight over the drinking water. Then at midnight, Brooke Burke parties with the stars and goes wild on Tinseltown. Tomorrow, it's The Hotspot, only on E!
Ketchup has been known to drip on buns. But whereas most ketchups would just feel bad and not do anything, Heinz tomato ketchup got a new cap. It helps stop watery stuff. And if you think foods don't appreciate this, go talk to a hamburger bun. Heinz tomato ketchup keeps buns happy.
Imagine a bra that fits so well, it's like a part of you. That's 18-hour custom comfort. The stretchable cups adjust as you need it. Custom Comfort, the adjustable 18-hour bra from Playtex.
A man who won't give up and a man who won't back down are about to test the depths of courage. In 5 days, Robert De Niro.
What makes you try so hard?
Cuba Gooding Jr.
Because they said I couldn't have it.
Men of Honor. Rated R.
New for 2078. PlayStation 9's new electronic spores tap straight into your adrenal gland. PS9 has improved retinal scanning. A mind control system. Holographic movie surround vision. And telepathic personal music. The ultimate just got better. PlayStation 9. Teleport yours today.
Hi, I'm Wayne Knight. My favorite show on E is Talk Soup. I love those spoons.
Talk Soup, weeknights at 8.
Welcome back to Talk Soup. I'm Beth Littleford. More trouble in the world of hip-hop An aspiring mogul named Matt is angry with his former protege, a hot young rapper named Edgy. Because he's got an edge. He's edgy. See how that works? It seems Edgy disrupted a recording session, costing Matt valuable studio time. In a shocking twist, the dispute didn't end in bloodshed, but in the court of Judge Mills Lane.
As soon as he came into the studio, he opens up the door, he goes, yeah! I'm back. It's being recorded, so we're like, be quiet, be quiet. So we had to stop, rewind it. He's jumping around the studio and stuff, and it's not my studio where you could be acting like an animal like that.
Who put up the money to rent the studio?
He did.
Okay, then why didn't you just simply mind your P's and Q's, let him run the show? Sound to me like you were trying to run
It looks bad on my name if I'm rapping these horrible rappers. Because, I mean...
Okay, give me a rap. Do some rapping. Let me see how good you are. Chupa, 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 chupa.
Your Honor, this guy can fly. Can I finish my story?
I want to hear how good you are.
I can't do it now. I have the tape. You got the tape. You have the tape. I'm too good.
Of course you are. Edgy. But it looks like you've got some pretty stiff competition from Rappin' Mills Lane. His hip-hop debut features such off-the-hooks jam as Chupa Chupa Chupa, the crazy old bastard mix. Who Let the Judge Out, The Real Mills Laney, Cranky As I Wanna Be, and the hit single Bow Wow Wow, Now Sit Down and Shut Up. Also included as the bonus track is the judge's duet with Peebo Bryson, Tonight I Celebrate My Love for You. He's got a tender side underneath those robes, folks. Yes, he does. Tuesday on Mills, a new twist on the old format. Yes, there will still be a court case, but from now on, the judge will bookend the program with heartfelt tributes to Notorious B.I.G. and other fallen homies. Peace out. Socialite Jocelyn Wildenstein's divorce from her billionaire art dealer husband a few years back made all the papers. Mostly because people couldn't get over her crazy f***ed up face. I know I couldn't. She's had over 15 plastic surgeries to make her look like a lioness. No, not a jackass, a lioness. Yeah. In this view clip, Jocelyn explains her unique look.
Did you want to look like a cat? Did you?
I love cat in my life.
But did you want to look like? I mean, you love lions, and you used to.
No, I love Africa. I love nature. I don't want to look like a cat.
Yeah, that's what people said. That you said you really wanted to look like one of your animals. Not true. You did not want to look like a cat.
I had a beautiful caracal lynx in New York with me for 1 year and a half. Was such a great cat. But it was certainly about 7 years ago I had this cat, so my plastic surgery was done much before.
Are you planning more surgery?
Oh, definitely.
Oh, really? What else have you got left to do?
What can you do?
You look fabulous.
What can I do? I wish I had the answer.
What more, I mean, honest to goodness, because this is serious for yourself. What more do you think you need to do?
Oh, when I will age, certainly I will find something more, no?
But I would like to blink again. Just once. But you better be careful, because if she has any more plastic surgery, she might wind up looking like this. Tuesday on The View, it's Regis Philbin. He'll talk about his popular game show, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? The ratings have been slipping a bit, so to spice things up, Regis will be hosting the show in a leather codpiece. Codpiece. Colleen believes in the power of positive thinking, but you'd never know that from her awful blind date with a guy named Kevin. They're both in for a few drinks, and the banter is just starting to turn nasty. We join them as the reactor core goes critical and meltdown begins. And here I forgot my lead suit.
Tell me,
All right.
what's your deal?
I already told you my deal. If you don't know my deal by now, then you better get back to the education, which we know you need to do anyway.
You need education. I'm sorry, but I'm in happy education land. I've taken my education. I went to my land.
You should listen to yourself.
Just listen to yourself.
I do.
Talking on hippies. And your education.
Oh yeah, 3 R's.
That got you nowhere. You're still working in a nowhere job being hippie land, but you hate hippies and you are in hippie land. I'm disappointed.
That's what my goal was.
To disappoint me.
Yeah.
Well, you did it.
All right.
You know what? I hate you every minute so much more.
Yeah, well, and you say you hate hippies, but you live in hippie land. You're the mayor of hippie land. Hippie, go rule the hippies, Mayor MC Hackensack, hippie. Tuesday on Blind Date, follow a couple as they go shopping at Bloomingdale's, and then, I'm not kidding, visit a therapist's office for counseling. And then they collect their prize for jappiest date in history. Time for another break. Still to come on Talk Soup. Why does this man have a tube of toothpaste wedged between his butt cheeks? Find out in our clip of the week. And just ahead, this high-priced call girl defends her choice of profession. Well, for starters, there's all the glitz and glamour.
A network like Style is so great because you see lots of different facets of lots of different personalities. It can be fashion designers or photographers or just people living in a nice, graceful way. I think what's so cool about the Style Network is that it really does include all aspects of style. You can be inspired by other people's work, see in other people's homes. I love being able to get a glimpse behind the scenes of the way other people live, and I think that's great.
To get the Style Network, call 1-800-GET-STYLE or visit eonline.com and click the Style logo.
This Thanksgiving, you can take your family to Paris with the Rugrats. Share the fun. Experience the joy. And discover that if you dream big enough,
I'm gonna get the princess for my mommy.
anything can happen.
What if she doesn't like me? You'll never know unless you try.
Rugrats in Paris, the movie. Rated G, November 17th.
Cute. Could have saved you 20% on that. Ooh, chenille. Red's your color. Too bad it'll cost you too much green.
Security!
Yeah, like they'll help you save money. Look, I just want you to go to coolsavings.com before you shop. It's where over 7 million members go to find savings and rewards for things online and in stores.
Oh, what a cute...
Yeah, he kind of grows on you. Coolsavings.com. Save, then shop.
Hi, I'm Harry Connick Jr. on the set of South Pacific, and you're watching E! Entertainment Television.
Make a list and check it twice. Shopping in Manhattan is twice as nice. Comcast and the Travel Channel will send one lucky winner and a guest to the Big Apple on December 15th for a 3-day, 2-night holiday shopping spree. We'll also be awarding local prizes, including a limited edition overnight bag. Enter to win between October 23rd and November 19th by visiting these retailers or go to www.inyourtown.com.
Register for a chance to win at M&S Produce on Berlin Cross Keys Road in Williamstown.
Take that ordinary room and create an extraordinary room with your free Domestications catalog. Discover the huge selection of beautiful home furnishings, like our exclusive Egyptian cotton sheets, just $19.99 for the 3-piece set, or our hand-woven cotton throw, buy one and get 2 free, and free shipping on your first order. Call 1-800-850-9448 for your free catalog. Domestications, America's authority in home fashions.
Welcome back to Talk Soup. I'm Beth Littleford. While Jo may be young for a grandmother, she's living proof that you're never too old to become a skanky-ass hoe. Now that the kids are out of the house, it's finally her turn to don that white latex push-up bra and hit the streets. Jo's uptight son doesn't approve of her new career, and in this Springer clip, he confronts her.
I look good. I can get men.
Oh, God.
I can make money.
There's jobs out there.
It is fun.
Look, I can't even look at you.
Well, don't then. Go on.
It's not even your real hair.
Brett, give me back my hair, and I mean
I'm taking you home.
No, you're not. Now, I'm having a good time, and I'm going to stay right here. Look. Where'd
you get the shoes at?
I told you Walmart. They won't sell.
Can I I can't even look at you, Mom. I'm so embarrassed here.
Give me my hair. Oh, hey y'all. Does my hair look so terrible?
Looks better.
Looks better? I kind of like my Elvira do. Y'all didn't like my Elvira do?
But now we all know where to do our one-stop prostitution shopping. At Walmart's Home Improvement Department, you can buy platform boots, skanky wigs, butterfly knives, and gallon drums of penicillin at prices so low, every day's a red light special. Wednesday on Jerry, I'm a 14-year-old hooker. Well, that's not nearly as funny as I'm a floppy-titted old lady hooker, so let's just move on, shall we? Plucky investigative reporter Deborah Norville made headlines when she spent 7 days in Davison County Jail, the toughest jail in America. Well, Sheriff Gerald Hagee spends every day in that jail, except, of course, sick days and accrued vacation time, because he's the sheriff at Davison County and the host of Inside Cell Block F. In the spirit of mutual respect and, of course, cross-promotion, Deborah appeared on his show.
Okay, you got a question?
Yes, I wanted to know, what do you mean as far as crackhead?
I mean anybody who's abusing crack. Crack is an incredibly addictive substance. The people I've talked to tell me the first time you take a hit, it is addictive.
Well, I would relate to them as crack smokers. I don't know the meaning of
you
crackhead.
Crackhead is
okay, all right. What is it about people who's on drugs? They don't like to be called drug heads. They don't like to be called a crackhead.
Well, excuse me, I can only speak up for me. I'm not on
How many of you here has ever did
I'm not on
drugs?
crack.
Everybody raise your hands to the drugs, okay?
I don't do
How many of you ladies have ever called someone else, like when you're referring to someone else that smokes drugs, a crackhead? How many? Be honest now. How many of you call those people? You call them a crack person?
No. I'm a crack smoker.
I mean, okay, do any of you guys use the term substance abuser when you're referring to someone else? No, of course not.
No.
No, but they call each other by more respectful names than crackhead, Deborah. You'll often hear them address each other as Commodore, Your Excellency, Herr Doctor, Bobby, and of course, Whitney. Tune in Tuesday and hear more prison stories from inside Cell Block F. Inmates serving time for child molestation will be asked to be addressed by their proper names, i.e. Boy Scout leader or Catholic priest. With the election drawing near, we'd like to take a moment to reflect on trends that have become strangely reliable forecasts of election results. For example, we've noted that the candidate whose Halloween mask sells the most usually wins. And in the National Football League, when the Washington Redskins have a winning season, it's also good for the GOP. But there are other bizarre omens that indicate a winning election for George W. In fact, we've culled a few of them from some of our recent Talk Soup clips. Whenever there's an increase in butt waxing, it's coincided with the new Republican administration. Apparently, the gluteal grooming reflects a deep-seated fear in society, especially among white males, that signals a return to conservatism. Yeah, no fuzzy math here, folks. Just smooth cheeks equal Bush victory. The rising incidence of trailer park domestic violence is also a great portent for the grand old party. 911 calls made from these white trash voters are a wake-up call to the Democrats that basically say, "Hey woman, I paid for that trailer with my own cash money, not no government handout." Yeah, they're angry and they're drunk. And when your typical transvestite streetwalker no longer bothers with a tape under, it's time for the Democrats to start worrying. Hanging male genitalia reflect a pendulum shift in voting attitudes. They want big tax cuts and smaller government, which is why these tranny hoes are working the right side of the street. And that's the view from here at Talk Soup Central. Good luck, home viewer, and remember to go out and get your vote on.
Before Rudy Galindo became figure skating champion, there was substance abuse.
the drugs were compromising his skating.
Untimely loss.
When everyone was getting sick around me, I just basically put up a wall.
And questions about his sexuality.
I felt like my dad knew Rudy was gay.
How did this cutting-edge performer go from fallen figure
That's when all the bad stuff, the drugs started.
to champion on ice?
I think he's just so great to overcome so many problems.
Rudy Galindo, tomorrow at 9 on the E! True Hollywood Story.
Just try to relax. You're about to witness digital camera history. It's sleek, stylish, alluring. The soul of an elf, with a personality that loves to share. Beautiful body, brilliant mind. Heart-stopping, isn't it? The PowerShot Digital Elf from Canon. Are you digital yet?
My Aunt Marie never had an open cookbook in her life. What a cook. But tonight, she did ask the Olive Garden how to make stuffed chicken parmesan. I'm shocked. It's parmesan like you've never seen. Luscious Italian cheeses stuffed inside a chicken breast with a great pasta and all the salad and breadsticks you want. All for $9.95. In fact, my Uncle Joe liked the price so much, he opened something he never opens either. The Olive Garden. When you're here, you're family.
Time to buy a Montero Sport. 0 down, 0 interest, and 0 payments for an entire year on our best-selling Mitsubishis. Hurry, this deal ends soon.
Good evening. Here's a news flash.
He's outrageous. He's out of control. He's Benny Hill. Announcing the Benny Hill Collection. Call now and get Benny Hill for just $9.99. Order with your credit card and you'll also get Benny's Video Spotlight, absolutely free. Then preview other great Benny Hill videos. There's no minimum to buy. Cancel anytime. So don't wait. Call now. Call 1-800-458-1400 to order Benny Hill for only $9.99. Use your credit card and get Benny Hill's Video Spotlight free or send $9.99 plus $3.99 shipping and handling to Benny Hill, Department 5, Richmond, Virginia 23280. Call now.
Hi, my name is Davey Speed, and I like the Howard Stern Show on E!
Howard Stern, weeknights at 11. For the latest on your favorite celebrities, check out Entertainment's homepage at www.eonline.com or go to America Online keyword E.
Welcome back to Talk Soup. I'm Beth Littleford. Regular viewers will remember a Tonight Show guest named Tom. He left us breathless when he crushed a beer can using only his mighty butt cheeks. In today's clip, Tom and his world-class haunches will attempt another dazzling feat: to squirt some toothpaste onto the waiting brush of announcer Ed Hall. This display of backside bravado clenched Tom's place in our Talk Soup Clip of the Week.
All right, why don't you place the toothpaste, okay, take it in. You know, that's a tube of Crest. Okay, he's getting ready. He's placing it now. Okay, all right, all right. Now, is that the mint or the gel? It's the mint, it's the mint, it's the mint. Does that change your, Hang on, okay, getting ready. Okay, here we go. All right. Let's see. Are you ready to go, Dave? Okay. On the count of 3, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Yes, he was able to do it. Yep, that counts as a yes.
Already brushed. Dagness. Dave's feat is even more impressive when you remember that it's the first money shot in history to fight plaque and gingivitis. It's true.
Oh, boy.
Well, folks, that's all the time we have today. Thanks for watching, and be sure to vote on Tuesday. That way, if Bush gets elected, it'll be somebody else's fault. I'm Beth Littleford. Catch you later. Bye-bye.